So here's a quick example of what we do in the group. So XRP loves to give and take away. So anytime it gives anything, let's say here, it gave, and eventually it took it away. It took quite a while for it to take it away, but it took away 50% right away. Over here, there's several examples, but I want to show some really good ones. There's one over here, bear with me here. Nice huge pump, and then it takes it away. Again, it took a while for it to get 50%. And then how long did it take? So from here to here, took about a day for it to give about 60%. And then total about 2 days to take around 80%. So again, with XRP, it loves to take and give away. So what, and this one too, this is a perfect example. This one, it gave a whole bunch, and then it took, see, from here to here, it took about, not even a day, less than a day to take about 50%, and then a day, about a day and a half to take 100%. So because of that, this is the reason why we entered our short. And first, I mean, we're looking at it. And what I do is I'm looking at all these coins. I'm looking at all these coins. Price was right here. It started retracing. And our thought process was, okay, well, it could go up or it could go down. Everybody does that. Could go up, could go down. Sure enough, it did go up. And then it came down. It created a higher high. And the thing with XRP, and this is why it's so important, like, to understand the movements of each coin. With XRP, it came up and it could continue going. Because the XRP army could just, go full-hearted and just go up. However, it barely made a higher high, and then it came down, went back into our zone, came down here, looking for it to break this level. Once it broke this level, all right. So this is actually a continuation of this down, where I thought up and then down. Here's the continuation of it. Here is our pivot point. Now, all this is drawn before the actual price action. There's a lot of mentors out there that like to tell you, oh, well, here we would have shorted because it did X, Y, and Z. And look at what we did. We're amazing. Here's where we would have longed because we have the long wick reversal. And look, we would have made amazing gains. Did you get in? Blah, blah. So this is what they always do. I don't do this stuff. I do not do retro mentorship. I don't do retro trading. I actually do forward trading. There needs to be a word for it, but this is what I do. And here is our pivot point. This was drawn out prior to it doing anything. And what happens? Look at this beautiful pivot. It came down, pivot. Now this is our deciding factor. What is it going to do? Is it going to go up and attack this level, then aim for this level? Or is it going to start coming down? Doing this number. Our short is doing great. Short is doing great. It needs to break this level for us to gain confidence in our short. It broke it, but then it came up. It needs to break this level to gain confidence in our short. It went up, it broke it, awesome, and then it went up. Then it broke this level, great. Now we're looking at this and we're seeing, okay, now granted, if it would have gone lower and then come up, I would have posted, let's take profit. Let's take profit. I believe I did it on this one. Yes, right here. And this is why it's so important to be in this group, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Here it came down nice and hard, and I said, take profits. This was at 11:45 in the morning. I'm sorry, in the evening. Take profits. The reason for us taking profits right here is because this huge dump. What goes down, more than likely, is going to come up to about here, then come down and maybe reverse. We never know. We are at the mercy of price action. There is no indicator that can tell us what's going to happen, whether it's a divergence, whether it's a moving average, a point of control, anchored VWAP. Nothing can tell us what's going to happen. They can tell us what might happen, where we have a higher likelihood of the price going to, but just understanding the market structure, understanding the way the market moves, understand how these coins move, each individual coin. Here, I'm saying take profit because it could come up, and then hopefully it comes back down, then does a lower high and continues our stuff, or potentially breaks this And we don't want to. So whenever you see these in red, this is the amount of times we updated the chart and moved our stop loss. Originally, our stop loss was here, then we moved it to here, then we finally moved it to here. Here I'm saying take profit just in case. We don't know. Sure enough, it comes down even further. The market continued doing the bearish move, which is good. Came up doing a lower high, and I'm watching this. I'm watching all this 2, 3, 5 in the morning. I'm watching this stuff. Then it broke this low, even better for us. Broke this low, even better for us. Boom, hit our second target. This one, I think we did like a 2 or a 4x leverage. I don't remember. I'm not going to waste your time checking it on the chart. So it's not like a 7x leverage or a 20x leverage. These are very small leverage, and it's just constant. You know, do we get stopped out? Yes, of course. But our wins far do our losses. Then we came over here, and it's always take 50% profit, take 50% profit, and then let the rest ride. Whether it's 2 targets, 3 targets, let the rest ride. Right now, we did move our stop loss right here. So let's just say we did a 2x leverage, that's 10% guaranteed. 4x leverage, that's 20% guaranteed of your remainder balance. And if we get stopped out, okay, well then the trade is closed, we redo it. And this could be a potential bounce. I would like to see this maybe come down a little bit more and then come up. This is what I would like to see. Price come down to about here, then come up, then kind of do this number. Then we could actually enter the long once it breaks this level. If this is a pivot, we don't know if there's going to be a pivot yet, but there's a pretty good chance it will be. We don't know though. Like I look at thousands and thousands of hours worth of charts per week. This is all I do. So because of that, I have a pretty good intuition of how the price might work. Doesn't happen all the time, but like here, I thought we're going to go up and come down. It didn't. Just went straight down. Granted, we're already in the trade. But granted, this is, you know, sometimes it doesn't work. But when it does, man, they play out. So this one, we're in really nice profits. Let me go back to the one I was showing y'all. I forgot which one it was. I think it was XRP. And so right now, the price was here when I updated the group. And I said the price may come up to about this level and come down. If it does, this is our decision point. Is it going to continue up, stopping us out at break even, which we just updated the chart? Or is it continue our short? Right now, I'm looking at these trades. I'm looking at the market, and this could be potentially the retrace we were looking for. And yesterday, of course, everything went up. And I stressed to my group, be very careful, guys. I'm not posting any longs because this could be the run up. Then we'll have a pullback, and patience is key. Patience will make you money. Then after the pullback, we need to watch for breaks of highs. Once that happens, then we can enter longs. We don't want to enter longs here. I mean, this is no way. We enter long, we're setting ourselves up for potential more downfall because more than likely it'll come to the 50% level. 38 is what I like to see, 38%. 50% is my golden area. If it happens here, great. So let's kind of rewind. Let's think about this. Price went up, and right now currently it's at 50%, which is good. And now I'm thinking long-term bullish, not long-term bullish, but this short-term trade potentially turning bullish. It's bouncing beautifully off of 0.5. It's breaking above our 382. Now what I would like to see a retrace, you know, let a little bit of steam off from this movement. It could go up some more. You know, we have a really nice accumulation zone right here. It's a box. It could come up here and then come down, but I would like to see it retrace from here. Now I also pulled a fib from the top to the bottom. We're hitting the 382. We could go up to the 0.5, which is fine. Come down. Once it comes down, the halfway point of this leg is now going to be our decision point as it's coming down. Are we going to continue up, break this, or continue down? If we continue down, we're looking for the break of this level to either add to our short or enter the short. But like I said, guys, if you're not in this group, you need to be. I can't stress that enough. I show you all this stuff on the live streams, but what you get in the VIP is so much more. Constant updates. Here, we mentioned ton. constant updates. We, let's see here, Fart Coin. Here's Fart Coin right here. This was the safer entry. Granted, I did enter as an aggressive entry. I believe it was here or wherever it was going down. I did enter aggressive entry and I got sucked out 3%. I did a 3x leverage, I believe. I got sucked out. We win some, we lose some. However, I did not post this in the VIP as an official setup because this was very aggressive. I let people know what I'm looking at in case you are an aggressive trader, you can take the trade. But whenever I post in the setup group, those are all safer entries for the majority part. There'll be 1 or 2 times where I might post a setup where there's an extremely aggressive entry, and a safer entry, because everybody has their own risk management. But I always include the safer entry, and it's up to you. Which one do you want? Do you want to go aggressive this time because you've seen the other aggressive moves play out, or you want to just play it safer? Safer, we're waiting for this to go, alert to go off. Our 15-minute candle needs to close underneath this 0.6809. We enter the trade. These are our targets. But this one likes to move. So now what I'm looking for on this, let's see here. Right now we have 4 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. We have a high, lower high, potentially a lower high. To me, this looks bullish. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for this. I'm looking for a bounce here, back on the box, and then come up. If we break out of this box after a retrace, we're looking for an entry, knowing that we have resistance right here. So now my thought process, if we do enter the trade, now possibly come up here, come back. This will be a nice retracement area of this move to come up, and bingo bango. Now we're making some good money. Fart Coin loves to move. Never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever say that, but this is what I'm looking for. If it continues going up, if it's always an if/then statement. If this happens, then we do this. If this happens, then we do this. Let's say it comes down, up, and then gets rejected here. Now it hits this level, comes up, and boom. Now we have our alert. Now we can do short. The market generally will move with Bitcoin. So we're always looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin price action was here. And, we're thinking either up or down. It ended up coming down. I was thinking our pivot point would be here or for a bounce here. It went straight down. Now I updated the group and updated YouTube. When we were here, I didn't say, oh yeah, coming down more. This is what I thought might happen. And it's so amazing how this stuff plays out. But again, this is because of the thousands and hundreds of thousands of hours that I've done this in my entire career of trading. I can see what might happen. Doesn't mean that it will. Just means that it might. Price might come up, might have a retrace, might come up again. This is our decision point. Is it going to continue up? If it does, get ready. All these coins, in my opinion, will start going up. And that's why I'm looking at all these coins. Here, if it comes down, then does a lower high, and then breaks this level, potential level. We don't know if this is going to be the actual level or not. That's why we need to be patient. But if it breaks this level, shorts. Shorts are going to play out. We start looking for more shorts or adding to our shorts or not having the thought process of longs. This is what I do. Join the group today. Stop messing around. We have this right here. The price for 12 months, you get 1 month for free. So you're saving more money. In addition to that, you actually get exact entries, when to enter. I don't say buy the breakout, buy the retest. That stuff's boring. And I definitely don't do something like, I don't do setups like this. I don't do setups like this. I do have members that do setups like this, admins that do setups like this, and that's great and dandy. For me, I want to tell you exactly when to enter. And some of my admins, they'll put on there, wait for 15-minute candle close, so and such, because they see how I'm doing the stuff. But my admins are absolutely killing it in the group. They're posting amazing setups. Some of these setups I'm looking at is like, man, like I didn't even see that coin, or I didn't see that potential move, and they're killing it. We're making good money in the group. Now, are we winning every single trade? No. I will never do an empty hopes and dreams, empty promises. I will never do that to you. I was sold that dream. And man, did I learn when they were posting 20 charts a day. Oh, wow. But I show you exactly when to enter. So of course, if you do want the lifetime membership, we have this one-time payment in crypto. You're going to be with me for several seasons, at least 2 seasons. That's 24 months. Save yourself some money. Do this one. You get instant access to everything that we have. And if you have any questions, because this video is way longer than I want it to be, if you have any questions, reach out to me, trade_intuition. I'll tell you what we do in the group, and I'll show you certain things. If you're curious, trade_intuition. Get in today, guys. Like I said, we're going to be making money going up and going down. We need to understand how to read these markets, and I show you how to read it. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. If you want to do this, you have access to me almost 24/7. If you cannot do this, if you can't afford this, that's not a problem. Reach out to me. Let's get you in the group. All right. Thank you guys so much. I do greatly appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, stay vigilant. Have risk management in place. I talk about risk management a lot in the group. I talk about, stop losses, taking profits, updating the group as far as take something right now because we don't know what's going to happen. We are at the mercy of the price action. That's all I got. Thank you so much, guys. Let me know if you watch this to the end. Put a bingo bango in the chat. +1, a bingo bango +1 in the chat. If you watch the entire video, if you just fast forwarded to the very end, put a bingo bango +2. Hopefully you didn't fast forward it because there's a lot of information in here. I want to make you money. That's my goal. I make you money and you join the group. Why? Because you know what I'm teaching works. I don't do empty promises or empty dreams. I show you the way the price moves. I show you how to read the markets. I show you the strength of the move. Everything that I'm showing you, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but when it does, man, it's good. That's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys.